First-year head coach Joe Philbin and the Dolphins have a lot of issues on their plate, none bigger than quarterback. And Kevin Fishbane, I want you to start us off by telling us, first of all, what happened with David Garrard, his injury, and where he stands as we look at this battle in Miami.
Yeah, Garrard was the leader in the clubhouse. He had a great spring. He had a pretty nice summer so far. And then, there was knee injuries that had kind of built up, wear and tear on the knee. He needed to undergo surgery, so he's out for a few weeks. Really takes him out of the running to start week one. So now it's Matt Moore versus Ryan Tannehill. I mean, I guess there's a chance that Garrard could come back and look as good as he did and maybe factor in as the season goes on if whoever the day one starter struggles. But right now, it's Tannehill versus Moore.
And the smart money would say, okay, you go with Matt Moore because he had a nice second half of the season, rallied the team, kept him in play. They were terrible to start the year. He really helped them finish with a respectable record. And yet there's some question whether he's really standing out. Not a great practice player, does it better in games, but what is Moore's handicap, if you will, right now?
Yeah, well, the thing, as you mentioned with Matt Moore, the problem he has had is he just doesn't perform that well in practice, and Garrard was outperforming him.
Yep.
We hadn't really seen it from Tannehill very much because it was really Moore versus Garrard until Tannehill signed that contract. The thing with Matt Moore, it has to be the preseason games. We know he has the respect of his teammates. He gained that last year because of the way he played. He likes to take chances. The thing is, how is he going to get used to that West Coast offense? The problem with all these guys, too, they don't have a great receiving core.
No.
And that doesn't help either their cause, but I guess maybe for the coaches, it's an easier way to kind of separate the battle.
Now the rookie Ryan Tannehill, the 8th pick in the draft, came into camp a little bit late. Everyone's glad he's here, though, now, and he's shown a few splashes. In that first preseason game, came in the rain, handled himself, I thought, pretty well. Does he have a legitimate chance to win this job and start week one? We've seen rookie quarterbacks the last couple of years light it up and get their chances.
Yeah, I think a week ago I would have said no, he'll maybe start midseason because of the Garrard situation. Now with Garrard out, the way he looked in that first preseason game, we know he understands the offense. If he gains that respect, that rapport with his wide receivers and running backs, I think at this point Ryan Tannehill has to be the leader to start week one because you draft him to be the future of your franchise. If he looks like the best quarterback, you have to start him week one. And we'll see what it looks like against a first-team defense. That's very key. See how he performs against that speedy first-team defense. We might see it in their second preseason game. But, if he performs well against them, the future's going to be starting sooner than we thought in Miami.
And we may not get an answer until after the third preseason game. We're going to have to stick with this one for a little while and stick with ProFootballWeekly.com for all the best training camp battles and the way we hear it from around the NFL.